How you doing today? Today we're going to take a look at the Moss Scuttle. This is by Sara Bonnyman Pottery in Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia. Original design was by Dr. Chris Moss. He sent that design to Sara and he was searching for something like this, had tried to make it out of some materials himself, unsuccessfully unfortunately, and pottery ended up being the medium that could bring his dream to life of this particular scuttle. The purpose of this is to produce warm lather. So what you do is you're either building your lather on your face, in a bowl, or in the top pot of the Moss Scuttle and keeping it warm. How are you keeping it warm? Well, this has got it's got an inner bowl or inner pot area and then the upper bowl. So the ideal way to use this is before you shave in the morning, fill it up with hot water on the inside, fill it up with hot water in the top bowl, take your razor and your brush, put it in the top bowl, and let it rest for 5-6 minutes. If you gotta grab a shower, put the coffee on, whatever you might do, and let that rest. Come upstairs or wherever your kitchen, I say upstairs, that's where my bathroom is where I shave. Take that out, dump the water that was in it out, and fill up the inner pot area with hot water again. By that point in time, the scuttle is plenty warm because the pottery holds the heat so well. And then you can either build your lather in the bowl, you can build it in another bowl and then move it here on your face, whatever it might be. But between each pass, what you're going to do is take your brush. You can let it rest in there, but if you push it down in the lather after your brush has been soaked for a while and the bloom really comes out in it, then you'll get as much surface area inside on this nice pottery area as possible, and that'll keep it nice and warm between when you're lathering your face between passes. So, like I mentioned, this is a large Moss Scuttle. There's 3 sizes. There's a smaller version of this, so the small. There's also a Texan size. The Texan, of course, everything's bigger in Texas. It's bigger than the large. It's only available in 2 particular glazes, though. You can see what glazes it's available in at the website, mossscuttle.com. If you want to do a custom order as well, Sara will accept a custom form that she has on the site with particular specifications of what you might like. So there are other scuttles out there. This is sort of the original one that started it all. So anyone else who's done a scuttle out there right now is kind of not necessarily copied the exact design, but they're putting it out there because of the success that this particular scuttle had for warm lather and things like this. So Sara makes all of these by hand in Tatamagouche, Nova Scotia at her studio. They're shipped out around the world, like hundreds of these things. You can see on the website mossscuttle.com, she has had a map and she's put a pin everywhere she shipped one of these things, and pretty much every corner of the earth there's been a Moss Scuttle sent to. From a standpoint of the look of it, like I mentioned, this was the slate glaze. There's 8 glazes in total you can get. You can see them all displayed. The newest one is called Frog's Eyebrow, very cool green color. But you can see them all on the website at mossscuttle.com. So if you're looking for a really cool addition to your wet shaving routine, or you just love getting new shave gear, consider adding a Moss Scuttle to your collection. The experience you get with that nice warm lather, especially during the colder time of year, if you're in a part of the world that has winter or at the very least gets colder, it's just amazing. It's something that you can't fully understand until you experience it. So mossscuttle.com, check it out. You can do custom orders, 8 different glazes, large, small, and Texan size. Yeah, great product.